In Itori, Ogun State, to bring you live feed of the groundbreaking ceremony of the Gateway Inland Dry Port and Dry Port City Itori in Ewekoro local government area of Ogun State.
And of course, it is a state known as taking the first position in many strides. Today, another giant stride is being taken by the present administration. We have witnessed that of the Gateway International Cargo Airport. We have also had the train station passing through various cities in Ogun State. To complement that, we will be having the groundbreaking ceremony of the Gateway Inland Dry Port. This is just to complement the role of the Gateway State as being the preferred investment destination of choice. This is happening when His Excellency Prince Dakwa Abiodun CON is the captain of the ship. A round of applause for His Excellency, the Governor. Let me use this opportunity to also welcome in a very special way the Honorable Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Federal Republic of Nigeria to the Gateway State, a former Governor of Osun State, His Excellency Alhaji Adegboyega Oyetola CON. A round of applause for him, please. Thank you very much. Her Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Ogun State, Engineer Noimot Salako Oyedele FNSC, you recognized. Speaker of the Ogun State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Oludaisi Elemide, the Deputy Speaker, Honorable Bolanle Ajayi, and all other honorable members of the Ogun State House of Assembly here present, you're most welcome. The Head of Service, Ogun State, Mr. Kehinde Onosoya, Deputy Chief of Staff, His Excellency Dr. Oluwatoyin Taiwo, members of the Ogun State Executive Council here present, using the Honorable Commissioner, Ministry of Transportation, Engineer Olugbenga Dairo, FNSA, as a point of contact. Special advisors, senior special advisors, special assistants. We have also with us Chairman of Statutory Boards, Corporations in Ogun State, the body of permanent secretaries here present, KBSC, the Olu and the paramount ruler of Yewa Land, who is the Chairman, Council of Obas, Ogun State, here present, His Majesty Oba Kehinde Olugbenle, MFR, KBSC, representing the Alake and the paramount ruler of Egba Land. We have KBSC Oba Professor Sakama Temilola, the Olowu of Owu, and standing in for KBSC, the Awujale of Ijebu Land, we have His Highness Oba Lawrence Adebajo, the Orimolusi of Ijebu Igbo. All royal fathers here present, we recognize your presence here today. Thank you very much for being here. The heads of local government administrations in Ogun State, augurs that are here, thank you for joining us. Chairman of the Governor's Advisory Council, Papa Okuboijo, and all other distinguished elder statesmen and members of the Governor's Advisory Council here present. Baale Okolu, Aki Gbogbowa, Eku Dide, Baale o, Ẹ ṣeun púpọ̀. Community Development Council present here, Sha. Gbogbo àwọn ìyálọ́jà wa, Aki gbogbo wa, Ẹgbẹ́ ọlọ́jà, all the various unions and transport bodies that we have here, Aki gbogbo wa, ẹ ṣé lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀. Up OG-SPAM, up National, up Road, up Roto, up Amora, and of course, the president of the Motorcycle Operators Union of Nigeria, Alhaji Olushola Shotayo Sholibo, thank you very much for joining us. I'm not leaving out here today the group COO of Arise, Mr. Amit Agrawal, thank you very much. And of course, the Vice President Arise, Sovereign Abe Wempa, thank you very much for joining us here today. All other distinguished personalities here present, we warmly welcome us all to this groundbreaking ceremony. Let me also use this opportunity to welcome Royal Highnesses, the Onikpapa of Papa, Olu of Ejio, the Olu of Itori, and Olu of Owode that are here, Kabiesi, Adiakpelori, Bataakpelese. Mr. Samson Ogole, the team lead, Soilless Farmland, thank you also for joining us here today. I'm not leaving out the chairman of the Inter-Party Advisory Council and all other chairmen that we have here. They are led by Comrade Soyalu Abayomi. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm not leaving out the APC chairman in Ogun State, Chief Yemi Shanusi. Thank you so much for being here. And the Federal Commissioner representing Ogun State at the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission. Thank you very much. Honorable Akim Amusu, thank you for joining us. Your Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this point, permit me to invite the Honorable Commissioner, Ministry of Transportation, Engineer Olugbenga Dairo, FNSC, to formally welcome everyone to this occasion. A round of applause for him as he's stepping forward.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Ogun State, President Abiodun CON, Your Excellency, Deputy Governor of Ogun State, Engineer Mrs. Noemon Salakohidele, FNSC, His Excellency, the Honorable Minister for the Federal Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, Honorable Adegboyega Oyetola CON, and the Right Honorable Speaker of the House of Assembly here in Ogun State, Right Honorable Oludaisi Elemide, our Head of Service, Mr. Kennedy Onosanya, Chief of Staff to His Excellency Dr. Toyin Taiwo, fellow state commissioners, ESCO members, and other government functionaries who are here, and in particular, Honorable Anzad, the Honorable Commissioner for Local Government and Chief Citizen Affairs, a son of a local government area, and also Honorable Sheyo Gusheye, also a proud son of this local government area. Our royal fathers, gentlemen of the press, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great pleasure that on behalf of the chief host of today's event and the governor of our dear state, His Excellency, President Abiodun CON, and the people and government of Ogun State, that I welcome us all to this momentous occasion, the groundbreaking ceremony for the Gateway Inland Dry Port here in Shoderu, Akwala-Ndo Itori, Ewekoro local government area of Ogun State. I especially welcome His Excellency, the Honorable Minister, Federal Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, Honorable Adegboyega Oyetola CON, and his entourage, including the Permanent Secretary, Mr. Oluwafemi Oloruntola, to Ewekoro local government area, Ogun State, a local government area known since time immemorial for the mining of limestone and industrial production of cement. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this event is another demonstration of the determination of His Excellency to grow and sustain the economic and industrial activities within the Gateway State and thereby assuring the prosperity of citizens of our dear state of Ogun State. This dry port and the dry port city project here in Itori also speaks to His Excellency's promise to spread development across all these 3 senatorial districts in Ogun State and to capitalize on the economic and human resource potential of each area. It's a significant development that we believe will bring in excess of 40,000 direct and indirect jobs to this local government area. Notwithstanding that much benefits will accrue to this area, please permit me to acknowledge and appreciate the host community, to appreciate the Olu of Itori and his chiefs and ballets for their sacrifices and support for this inland dry port development in this local government area. I also use this opportunity to appreciate the federal and state MDAs that are all working together to deliver this project. In particular, the Federal Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, the Federal Ministry of Transportation, the Federal Ministry of Works, the Federal Ministry of Finance, the Nigerian Shippers Council, the Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission, ICRC, Nigeria Railway Corporation, and the state ministries of Fiscal Planning and Urban Development, Works, Environment, Industry, Trade and Investment, Finance, Justice, and of course the Ministry of Transportation. A special appreciation also to the Office of the Governor and the Protocols team for organizing this event. Finally, I want to join us all in looking forward in anticipation to hearing the messages to be delivered today by the special guest of honor, His Excellency, the Honorable Minister, the Federal Minister of Marine, and also the chief host, our Governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun CON. Once again, it is my pleasure to welcome us all to this event. I thank you all for listening. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, the Honorable Commissioner, Minister of Transportation, Ogun State. The Executive Secretary and the CEO, Nigerian Shippers Council, represented by Mrs. Ike Okolwe, the Director of Inland Transport Services. It's with joy we welcome you to Ogun State. Also, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, Oloruntola Olufemi, thank you very much for being here in the Gateway State. Members of the National Youth Council of Nigeria, the National President of APC Youth League, the ASUS Chairman, and that of the NLC in Ogun State, we appreciate your presence here today. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we just have goodwill messages now. First, permit me to invite to also chip in to this laudable event today, the Group COO of Arise, Mr. Amit Agrawal, to please step forward. Please, a round of applause for him as he's coming forward. Arise has been a good partner in progress when we talk about the Gateway Cargo International Airport. They extended even their hands of cooperation. And now that we're having the groundbreaking for the drive support, they're also here to be part of the success story. Thank you.
Thank you, various dignitaries, all protocols observed. It is the great pleasure of our corporate, Arise to be part of this laudable initiative by the state government to further the economy of this state, great state. The logistics is a key part of how businesses develop, and how the employment gets generated in any economic area. And this ICD is a key initiative that will drive this whole area forward in economic and in growth terms. It's a very laudable initiative, and it has been our honor. It is the honor of our company Arise to be selected as the partner to take this whole thing forward, and we thank Your Excellency to have chosen us for that, and we thank all the great people in this state to allow us to partner all of you in this great economic initiative. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. The Executive Secretary, Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, is also at this event today. Muturayo Elegbero, thank you very much for joining us here today. Your Excellency, I also like to acknowledge the presence of the President, Association of Maritime Truck Owners, Amato, Chief Remy Ogunbemi. Thank you for joining us. All the various groups and unions, Igbo Kwenu, thank you for joining us. The Hausa community, we indeed extend our appreciations to you, and the Igede community. Thank you very, very much for being here. Before we have the Chairman, Council of Obas, I have the instruction to invite Kabiesi, the Olu of Itori, Oba Akorede Akamo, to please step forward to give a goodwill message. Kabiesi, Kabiesi.
Akila for Babi about
Shama Shadura. Please, Kintoki Excellency, any ìlú tó wà involved, please, ẹ wá síbí ẹ̀yin balẹ̀ yẹn. Abẹ́sẹ̀, Ṣódérù, Ìbágùn, Abúlé Ọ̀tún, Adumbu. Excellency, sir, on a very good day, Mẹjọ wẹ́wọ́, akọ̀ wa dọ̀bálẹ̀ ká wa dúpẹ́ ni. Àmọ́ lóore. Then, gbogbo àwọn ìlú tó wà involved, there are about 8 in numbers. Voluntarily, la fi bí ilẹ̀. Because ibi tẹ́ ẹ bá lọ ọ̀nà wa ni. Eléyìí jẹ́ kó yé mi pé in 1982, wọ́n gbé capital kúrò ní Lagos State, wọ́n gbé lọ sí Abuja. People refuse to go to Abuja. But today, Abuja iná ń lọ. Ó kó nu àwọn baba ńlá wa roku, àwa ò fẹ́ roko kú, àwa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín pé ẹ ṣé lágbára Ọlọ́run. Within 2 months, ẹ ti wá sí Ewékòró for a very big bull project. I think the first one was August 4th. They were about turning of the soil of the express road. Excellency, Amoloreo, you have taken the bull by the horn, and God Almighty, that singular heart, Oti Koru Koinsi way to Jole Paremo, Otaini, Kingao. Here is another one today. You are giving us a dry pot. Excellency, irọ́ máa ń pọ̀ gan-an. Ẹnu ọmọ orúurọ́ tó pamọ́ yín o. Ẹmọ orúurọ́ tó pamọ́ lágàmì o. Irọ́ pọ̀ gan-an. Ṣùgbọ́n lágbọ́rọ̀ Ọlọ́run, Ọlọ́run máa gbé ilé ké wọn ni. Ẹ̀yin gbogbo olùtẹ̀wà involve. Ṣé inú yín dùn àbí inú yín ò dùn? Inú yín dùn? Inú yín dùn? Wọ́n ti lọ gbọ́ fún gómìnà pé inú yín ò dùn o. Ẹ lọ́dọ̀ balẹ̀ kẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ balẹ̀ kẹ́ ẹ lọ́bẹ̀. Kẹ́ nínú yín dùn.
Ọkọ̀ wa o, oríire tí kọ̀ wá ó dẹ̀ máa tù wá lára.
Ọkọ̀ wa o.
Ó ti tó, ẹ fi ọ̀gá lé o. Ó ti tó o. Hello. Ẹ kúrò bẹ̀. Ẹ kúrò bẹ̀.
Àwọn dúpẹ́. Ẹ̀yin bá ṣe lóore tí o dùn.
Please, hey. One voice. Excellency. Ọpẹ́ ìwọ ọtí tó. Gbogbo àwọn máa dúpẹ́ fún yín ni. No wonder. Àwọn bàbá wa, wọ́n pa òwe kan. Wọ́n ní ọmọ ọba kan. Kì í ṣiṣẹ́ bí ẹrú. Excellency Amolore. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, iwájú tẹ́ dojúkọ, àdá. Ẹ̀yìn tẹ́ dojúkọ, tẹ́ fi sílẹ̀, kò ní bàjẹ́ o. Àwọn bàbá ní tọ́wọ́ bò gùrà sínú ha, wọ́n ló máa ń ru sókè ní. Ọláyé máa lọ sókè. In the history of Ogun State, we have never witnessed all these gigantic projects. Excellency, the airport is there. You did it for us. Ọlọ́run adúró tì yín. The old express road, you have taken the bull by the horn. Here is another one you are doing. And Orokola is still there. Lágbọ́rọ̀ Ọlọ́run kò ní kún yín lọ́wọ́. Ọlọ́run bá yín ṣe. Gbogbo yín tẹ́jọ́ ń jókòó, tẹ́jọ́ ń gbàmọ̀ràn. Ìmọ̀ràn táwọn ìjọ lé lórí o. Old adẹ́tì. Ní gbogbo ọkàn wa, bàbá, a fi ara mọ́ o. Àwọn kan náà ń ṣe jágbàjàgbà bó ṣe wù wọ́n o. Àdẹ̀ kí àwọn bàbá wa olówú. Kẹ́tọ́ gan mo ti ní kí wọ́n balẹ̀. Kọ́ lọ kí bàbá wa olówú. Ìtorí bàbá wa lákè mú wa lọ́dọ̀ wọn láti lọ ṣàlàyé fún wọn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní bàbá wa olówú ló máa wá. Mo ló dábẹ́. Gbọ́mọ fọ́yàn. Gbọ́yàn fọ́mọ. Kọ́mọ ti yó ni. Adúpẹ́ Amolore. Bàbá wa Rúlé Mósì. We really thank you and appreciate you, sirs. All other revered cabinets here, I say a very big thank you. Ibi gbogbo nílẹ̀. Excellency, ẹlẹ́ni gbogbo lẹ́ o. Ibi tẹ́ bá kẹ́mú dé o, àfaramọ́ o. But I will just appeal, if there could be a village extension, we must be glad. And to our honorable minister, he has been a very good ally for a very long period. I went to Modakeke sometimes when he was in the office.
And the Honorable was the governor then. He came to the party. And I told him, Excellency, Emma worry. Tigba ẹ̀kan bá bo òkúta, ọmọ àtòmí sí lára ni. Àwọn oníkábíyèsí kí ni mo mean? Mo ní wẹ̀ẹ́ bá ṣe ń wo yìí, ibi tó ga lẹ̀ ń lọ, Ọlọ́run Lódùmarè. Adégbèyìn dé ibi tẹ́ ń lọ. Here we are today, Excellency. The Honorable Mr. almost lost hope. I built this hope. I said, no. God is taking you to a higher height. And here we are today. Ẹ̀gbọ́n wa, lágbọ́rọ̀ Ọlọ́run, ìtẹ́wọ́ bá ṣe lókun state, ayọ̀ lè máa rí mú bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó tó wá jẹ́ pé ilé ilẹ̀ tó wá wá. Kẹwàá bá sọ fún ọkùnrin olódó yẹn, ẹni lára àwọn student ẹ̀. We attended Batco School of Thought. Ẹni ẹ̀ tó pàdé mi. Ìtí bàbá wa Buhari ṣe gbẹ̀yìn. When he was the president, wọ́n ṣe nǹkan méjì fún wa ní Southwest. What were the two things? The Lagos-Ibadan Express Road, he finished it. So we should give it to him. And this, it was done by his administration. So please extend my greetings to our president that say, we gratefully appreciate him. Demafuini animalu kota lora, lọ́dọ̀ bàbá Ọbásanjọ́. So agbe lọ sọ́dọ̀ ọ̀dọ̀ Noah. Méjì lára o, ara titi bọ̀dá mi Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún sí òfin Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kó gbà fún wa. Gbogbo ẹni tẹ́tí bàbá ṣe ojú àṣà kí n rí bi tàwòdì kí n rọrùn ojú ọ̀nìràbúrí o. Please, this is for every one of us. We should think beyond our boss as our government is thinking, so that whatever everybody leaves behind is the legacy. Excellency, without being told, you have laid a very good legacy in Ogun State. Kò sí gómìnà tó bá àfi tó bá ń tọ̀ yín jẹ ọ̀tọ̀ ń tọ́ra ọ jẹ. And you did not wait. Most governors, first time, don't do. Somebody was second time, they don't do anything. In your second time, you are in Ewekoro 2 times within a month. Ìtẹ́ ìdáwọlé ń bẹ̀ lágbọ́rọ̀ Olódùmarè ayọ̀rí sí rere. Bàbá wa Alákéde dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. Wọ́n ní kẹ́ má jẹ́ kó dúró síbẹ̀ o. Wọ́n ní General Hospital. Wọ́n ní ká bá jẹ máa jẹ náà. Mo dẹ̀ pé kọ́ máa wòrè. Ìpè èṣù kò sáyé lọ. Ó ti tó. Ẹ jẹ́ máa fúlò lọ. Wọ́n ló ti tó. Thank you, God bless you.
Ẹ ṣé o, àwa dúpẹ́.
Kábíyèsí, adé apẹ́ lórí, bàtà
Ṣé
apẹ́
lóore
lẹ́sẹ̀.
tí ò dúpẹ́?
In quick
Ó dàbí
succession.
ọlọ́ṣà kọ́ ni.
Thank you, the cultural troupe. In quick succession, we'd like to have the words of the Chairman Council of Obas in Ogun State, Kábíyèsí, the Olu and the paramount ruler of Yewa land, His Majesty Oba Dr. Kehinde Olugbenle MFR. Kábíyèsí, Kábíyèsí, Kábíyèsí. Distinguished Senator Aki Odusi, we recognize your presence. Thank you so much for joining us, sir.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Ogun State, Prince Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún CON, the Honorable Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, I want to stand on all the existing protocol because our time is fast spent. I want to first and foremost appreciate the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for approving this corridor in Ogun State to serve as a dry spot for the nation. I have no doubt that the Renew Hope agenda of the current administration of the President is beginning to take shape. And I want to thank the Honorable Minister for the Blue Economy for joining Our Excellency, the Governor, who has deemed it fit to do everything possible to make today a reality. Your Excellency, we appreciate everything. All our real father in Ogun State appreciate all you are doing to draw more precursor that will generate economic development to our state. And on behalf of all our royal fathers in Ogun State, we say we appreciate you and the president. But I want to appeal, Your Excellency, now that the minister is here, to appeal to the federal government with the road coming from Shagamu interchange to Papalancho, which runs up to the border. This is an international road. Because this particular location, Your Excellency, is very strategic, and you have not made any mistake in bringing this dry port to this location. But we will not get the good benefit of this dry port without Dangote, who already have given the concession by tax, to please do something about the interchange road. Whatever might be the challenges or the high cost that the federal government might be having with Dangote to actualize this road concession, the good people of Ogun State and essentially Nigerians will be very happy. And that is when we will see the good benefit of what we have all come here to do today. I have no doubt that in the life of this administration, we are still coming back, the Honorable Minister with the Governor, to finally commission this project. And I believe by that time, the Papalancho to Shagamu Interchange Road up to Obele, in the Republic of Benin border town, will have been completed by Dangote. So on that note, Your Excellency, I want to thank everyone, and I want to congratulate our Governor for always being there for us. Thank you very much. God bless you.
KBC, thank you very much. Ogun State is blessed with a man that is always looking ahead into the future. When it comes to the road transportation, is indeed making his mark. Just this last weekend, he attracted the Honorable Minister of Transportation to be here so that there will be intervention on that busiest road, Lagos-Shagamu-Benin Express Road, that has a challenge in some point. And when it comes to air transportation, Gateway International Cargo Airport is doing wonderfully well. The seaport, we're attracting one this time as the dry port in the Gateway State. All of this to indeed continue to put Ogun State in that world map where many industrial concerns continue to register their presence here in the Gateway State. But today, for this groundbreaking ceremony, we have with us the Honorable Minister of Marine and Brew Economy, one who has served the people of Ogun State in that capacity as the governor. We now humbly invite him for his address today. His Excellency Adigboyega Oyetola, CON. A round of applause for the Honorable Minister as he steps forward to deliver his address.
Thank you very much. I'd like to recognize my brother, His Excellency Governor Dapo Abiodun, Executive Governor of Ogun State. I recognize the Deputy Governor of the state, the Speaker of Ogun State House of Assembly, members of Ogun State House of Assembly present, executive management of Ogun State government, the state chairman of their party, APC, I recognize you, permanent secretaries for the Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, directors of the ministry that are here with me, His Royal Majesty the Olu and paramount ruler of your land, Oba Kehinde Olugbenle Kabiyesi. I use that as a point of contact to recognize all the Kabiyesi that are here. Kabiyesi o, Kádépẹ́ lórí, kí bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ o, ìgbà ọdún kan ni o. I recognize all stakeholders that are here. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor to stand before you today at this significant groundbreaking ceremony for the Gateway Inland Dry Port here in Iwekoro, Ogun State. This project marks a crucial step forward in our nation's journey towards strengthening the
backbone of our logistics and supply chain infrastructure. I want to express my gratitude to His Excellency, Prince Dr. Abiodun CON, Governor of Ogun State, for his visionary leadership and commitment to this initiative, which promises to be a game changer for our country's economic and industrial landscape. Today, as we launch this initiative, we acknowledge the vast economic potential of the Gateway Inland Dry Port. This project is not merely about building infrastructure, but about laying the foundation for a key logistics hub that will facilitate the movement of goods across Nigeria, creating over 5,000 direct jobs, 15,000 indirect jobs, and stimulating local businesses. Moreover, it will attract investment that will spur regional development, benefiting Ogun State and beyond. No doubt this project aligns seamlessly with the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, as we are committed to creating an enabling environment that fosters innovation, economic growth, and infrastructure development. This initiative will undoubtedly help Ogun State become a more attractive destination for businesses and investors, reinforcing our collective aspiration for a prosperous Nigeria. During a recent visit to a logistic hub in Lagos, I observed firsthand the challenges businesses face due to congestion at our traditional seaport, which results in longer transport times and increased costs. This experience highlights the urgent need for developing inland ports like the Gateway Inland Dry Port. Inland dry ports provide faster and more efficient alternatives for improving movement of goods, ultimately benefiting our economy and reducing the burden on our coastal seaports. Development of inland dry ports like this one is a critical component of our broader strategy to position Nigeria as a leading player in the blue economy. As we continue to diversify our economy, it is essential to create infrastructure that serves as key nodes in our supply chain, reducing our reliance on traditional seaport. This inland dry port will enhance the efficiency of our logistics network, contributing to the decongestion of our Papa and Tinkan port and improving Nigerian trade competitiveness on the global stage. To ensure the success of this project and to avoid repeating the congestion challenges we face in Lagos, I'm issuing a clear directive to the Nigerian Shippers Council to ensure that the Gateway Inland Dry Port is developed as a state-of-the-art facility, integrating advanced technology, leveraging ICT for seamless operations, and developing a robust infrastructure that supports modern port processes. Let me therefore reiterate here that our resolve to make this inland dry port a model for other inland dry ports in Nigeria, built on international standards and capable of handling demands of modern trade, is non-negotiable. We must ensure that this port is equipped with the latest digital system for tracking, clearance, and cargo movement, ensuring efficiency, transparency, and global competitiveness. It is imperative that the Nigerian Shippers Council works closely with the Ogun State government and the concessionaire to build a maritime ecosystem that is not only competitive, but also a leader in innovation and technological advancement. Sustainability must be at the core of our infrastructure project. This inland dry port is expected to significantly contribute to achieving that goal by enhancing the efficiency of our logistics network, reducing greenhouse gas emissions associated with road transportation, and promoting environmentally sustainable practices in line with global standards. The Gateway Inland Dry Port must adopt eco-friendly practices, including green energy solutions, waste management, and the conservation of the surrounding environment. We must build with the future in mind, ensuring that the projects respect the planet we all share. Moreover, the development of inland dry port across the country is part of a larger plan to improve connectivity between our inland states and coastal areas, ensuring that every region benefits from the gains of trade and industrialization. In this regard, the Federal Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy is actively working on policies to facilitate seamless port operations, including the automation of processes and the modernization of infrastructure. The ministry will therefore continue to work closely with the Federal Ministry of Works to prioritize road construction and upgrades, ensuring seamless connectivity to major economic centers. We will also engage the Federal Ministry of Transportation so as to ensure that development of rail connectivity to link the inland dry port with key industrial hubs, including Lagos, Ibadan Standard Gauge Railway. Ladies and gentlemen, I urge all stakeholders to invest in logistics technology, infrastructure development, and supply chain management. We welcome collaboration through bid, operate, transfer models, equity partnerships, and direct funding for specialized equipment. Funding options like consortium financing, joint ventures, and infrastructure bonds can streamline investment. Engaging in these opportunities will yield significant economic returns and transform Nigeria's logistics landscape. Let us remember that the benefits of this dry port extend beyond just Ogun State. It is a project of national importance. The inland dry port will reshape how we handle logistics and trade both within and outside Nigeria. With this facility, we are one step closer to positioning our nation as a continental leader in trade and logistics. Distinguished guests, I'm confident that the Inland Dry Port project will serve as a catalyst for industrial growth, reduce our dependency on road-based logistics, and create a more resilient and sustainable supply chain for our nation. This dry port will play a pivotal role in supporting Nigerian exporters, particularly in agriculture, including the export of cocoa, cashew, and other key commodities. It also provides specialized storage facilities, including temperature-controlled units for perishables, helping our exporters meet international standards, thus boosting foreign exchange earnings and driving economic growth. The success of this project hinges on the strong collaboration between the federal government, Ogun State government, and other stakeholders. I want to once again commend His Excellency, Governor Dapo Abiodun, for his bold investment in Nigeria's future. This project is the testament to the power of public-private partnership, a model that the federal government fully supports and is committed to replicating for other critical infrastructure projects across the country. On this note, I have the distinct honor of officially performing groundbreaking ceremony for this inland dry port. Together, let us commit ourselves to ensuring the successful implementation of this project and maximizing its benefit for our economy and our people. I look forward to witnessing its growth and the prosperity it will bring to our great nation. Thank you and God bless you.
Ọmọ Bàdàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún Ajáde máma tán nílé òṣèfónílé òṣìfàlejò òpinlẹ̀ Ògùn mọ rírì rẹ̀ ọmọ Ògùn iṣẹ́ yá ọmọ. Ọmọ Bàdàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún ọmọ Bàdàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún olè fọwọ́. Ogun State èpè méjì o Ogun State èpè méjì ní gbọ́rọ̀ ìlú o èpè méjì orúkọ rẹ̀ oko. Àpẹẹrẹ ló ṣayẹ kádà bí ìwúrẹ́ ní bá ṣojú ẹni. Wẹ́wẹ́wẹ́wẹ́. Àpẹẹrẹ ló ṣayẹ kádà o bí ìwúrẹ́ ní bá ṣojú ẹni. Àbá ẹ̀dúpẹ́ èyí máa ṣojú ẹ̀. Àbá ẹ̀dúpẹ́ èyí máa ṣojú. Àbá ẹ̀ lọ àráyé àbá ẹ̀.
ọkàn wá o adédàpọ̀ mo ní ọkàn wá o oríire ti kàn wá ó dẹ̀ ti tù wá lára ọkàn wá o oríire ti tù wá ó dẹ̀ máa tù ẹ́ lára. ṣẹlẹ̀ rú àgbo ọgbàrá àgbo ṣẹlẹ̀ rú àgbo ọgbàrá àgbo lẹ́sùn fi ń wẹ̀ mọ́.
Àpárá àgbo lọ́sùn fi ń wẹ̀ mọ́ rẹ̀ kí dókítà ó tó dé. Àwa náà rẹ̀ o, olùrè àwa dé o. Àwa náà rẹ̀ o, àwa náà rẹ̀ o, olùrè àwa dé o. Olùrè àwa dé Adéwẹ́rẹ́. Olùrè àwa dé Adéwẹ́rẹ́. Olùrè àwa dé Adéwẹ́rẹ́.
olùrè àwàdé o
Olùrè àwa dé o.
olùrè àwàdé
Olùrè àwa dé o. Olùrè àwa dé o.
olùrè.
Thank you very much, the cultural troupe, always winning various awards for our dear state. At this point, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Ogun State attained the investment destination of choice because of the enabling environment provided by the present administration. Many industrial concerns, both international and national, registered their presence in the Gateway State because of the facilities provided by the present administration. The ease of doing business was indeed being provided. Of course, making sure that all the industrial concerns operate in an atmosphere where they enjoy dividends of establishing their presence in the Gateway State. This is made possible by the captain of the ship, His Excellency Prince Dakwa Abiodun CON, because of the various policies, ideas, and programs put in place by the present administration. Today, we'll be having the groundbreaking ceremony of the Gateway Inland Dry Port. And therefore, I honorably invite His Excellency, the Governor of the Gateway State, to step forward to deliver his address. Because this project, the Gateway Inland Dry Port, is part of the state's strategic multi-modal transport master plan that is designed as a means of addressing the need for the provision of effective transport and logistics services across the state. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to have as our governor one who recognizes the shipping services and movement of goods, what they play in global trade and commerce. That is why the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, NASME, small-scale and medium-scale enterprises are enjoying the goodwill and the beautiful programs, laudable ones, put in place by the present administration. Ugusima is waxing stronger, Nasima is doing beautifully well, and all other captains of various industrial concerns in the Gateway State are indeed very happy to be here in Ogun State. We'd like to thank him that apart from the air, the road, the sea, all other factors that will culminate in the industrial establishment and concerns operating maximally for beautiful advantage on the entire citizens are complemented beautifully by the present administration. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite His Excellency Prince Dapo Abiodun, CON, for his address. Your Excellency, sir.
I'm so excited today. I can barely contain my excitement. Before I begin my recognitions, let me ask our people to join me in singing one song. It's a song that we've sung so many times, but a song that allows me to give all the glory and adoration to the Almighty God for the kind of laudable legacies that He's helping us to achieve in the history of Ogun State. May He give us the grace to complete all of them in Jesus' mighty name. Ó ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ rẹ̀ bọ̀. Bàbá ṣe la ṣe pé. Ó ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ rẹ̀ bọ̀ láyé wa. Bàbá ṣe la ṣe pé. Ó ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ rẹ̀ bọ̀. Ó ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ rẹ̀ bọ̀. Gọ́fúnà Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún. Bàbá ṣe la ṣe pé. Ọmọba ó ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ rẹ̀ bọ̀ láyé wa. Bàbá ṣe la ṣe pé. Your Excellency, my senior brother, former governor of Osun State, the Honorable Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Haji Adigboyega Oyetola, CON, Her Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Ogun State, Engineer Noemot Salako Oyedele, the Speaker of the Ogun State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Oludaisi Elemide, the Head of Ogun State Civil Service, Mr. Kehinde Onosanya, my Deputy Chief of Staff, Dr. Toyin Taiwo, the Honorable Commissioner for Transportation, Engineer Gbenga Dairo, my Chief Economic Advisor and Honorable Commissioner for Finance, Mr. Dapo Oku Badijo, I use you as a point of courtesies to all other commissioners, special advisors, and members of the Ogun State Executive Council that are here at this laudable event this afternoon. Permit me to recognize our partners, Messrs. Arise IRP, who today are represented by their group CEO, Mr. Amit Agrama, and also the Executive Vice President, Mr. Suren Abi Kremer. I apologize for crucifying your name, Suren. All other members of the Ogun State House of Assembly that are here present, all our former deputy governors, permit me to appreciate and recognize the Deputy Speaker of the Ogun State House of Assembly, the Chairman of a great party, former Chairman of a great party, as well senators that are here. I'll use it to introduce as a point of courtesy to all of you. All chairmen of statutory boards and commissions that are here present, all members of the body or permanent secretaries, all general managers, and all our service chiefs that are here present. At this point, let me appreciate our Royal Majesties and Royal Highnesses that
are here and have been here waiting for us to flag off this very laudable initiative. I want to thank the Olu and Paramount ruler of Yoruba land, His Royal Majesty, Oba Dr. Kehinde Olugbele Emefa. Kábíyèsí. The Alake and Paramount ruler of Yoruba land, Oba Dr. Adedoto Aremu, CFR, is ably represented today by His Royal Highness, Oba Professor Sakama Temilola, the Olowu of Owu. The Awujale and Paramount ruler of Ijebuland, His Royal Majesty, Oba Sikiru Kawade Adetono, GCON, is today ably represented by His Royal Highness, Oba Lawrence Jayoba, the Orimolusi of Ijebu. All other traditional rulers have come from the length and breadth of Ogun State because of the importance of this project, the economy of this state, not just this spiritual district. I will use His Royal Highness Oba Fatai Akamo, the Olu of Itori, as a point of courtesy to all of you. Our elder statesmen that are here present, members of the Governor's Elders Advisory Council, using Chief Olu Okubejo as a point of courtesy to all of you. All captains of industry that are here, all chairmen of various industrial concerns that are here, the Executive Secretary of the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, Mrs. Muturayo Elegberun, and also the Director, Inland Transport Services of the Nigerian Shippers Council, Mrs. Ifi Okolwe. I also thank and appreciate you. All members of the labor groups and associations that are here, all members of IPAC, all members of our great party APC, all our ballers, all members of various groups and associations, our transport unions, our youths, our students, our yalogers that are here in their numbers. I want to appreciate and thank all of you for coming and for your patience. All other eminent and distinguished guests that are here present, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to apologize that this event is holding much later than scheduled. We had another event before this that ran a bit late. But having said that, we give God all the glory that the event is holding anyway. And the threat that we have worried about with the rain has actually not affected this program. Even the rain is respecting itself. On behalf of the good people and government of Ogun State, I'm very pleased to welcome you all to this momentous occasion, marking a pivotal achievement in the socio-economic development and another addition to our transportation infrastructure of this beloved state. This is the groundbreaking of the Gateway Inland Dry Port right here in Shoderu, Kajola, in Ewe Koro local government. Today's event is yet another powerful demonstration of administration's commitment to the building our future together agenda, which is aimed at ensuring sustainable progress for our dear Ogun State. On this note, please join me in welcoming and appreciating my senior brother, His Excellency Alhaji Adegboyega Oyetola, the Honorable Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, and his entire delegation to the Gateway State to flag off the construction of this game-changing transportation infrastructural project. This project was part of our vision and assumption of office. We have been working assiduously on it since then. We want to appreciate His Excellency, Dr. Oyetola, and his team for throwing their weight and full support and his leadership behind it, which has allowed this initiative to become a reality under his watch. We want to, in a special way, thank our indefatigable President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for his dynamism, for his support, and for the approval of this project. It is a clear demonstration of his determination to continue to provide an enabling environment for socio-economic development in line with the renewed hope agenda. The government and good people of Ogun State will never forget this and will be forever grateful to you. In the spirit of appreciation, I would also like to thank the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Mr. Oloruntola Olorunfemi, the Nigerian Shippers Council, the ICRC, our private partners, Arise LLC, IIC, the Ministry of Transportation, Ministry of Works, Nigerian Railways, and all those who have cooperated and facilitated the event to becoming a reality. Ogun State, aka Gateway State, so-called, and because we are the gateway to the rest of this country. As you cannot travel between Lagos either by road, sea, air, or rail without traveling through Ogun State. We remain the connection between the Lagos, which is the financial capital of this country, and the rest of the hinterland. This explains why we are home to the longest portion of rail lines between Lagos and Ibadan, and even the longest portion of all roads that connect Lagos to the hinterland, particularly Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, and of course, the Lagos-Ota-Abeokuta Road. Our proximity to the busiest airport and busiest seaport, our land size of over 16,000 square kilometers, and the subsequent availability of gas reticulation have all contributed to making us the industrial capital of this country, with over 6,000 industries and still counting. On assumption of office, we decided that we must sustain this position by turning the push factor from Lagos to pull factor to Ogun State. We therefore articulated our vision as that which will be to provide a focused and qualitative governance, whilst creating and providing the required infrastructure and enabling environment for public-private sector partnership, which we believe is fundamental to the economic growth of this state and the individual prosperity of our people. We called our mantra, building a future together. And we sought to implement our vision through our Ishaya development pillars. Ishaya is an acronym for I for infrastructure, S for social well-being and welfare, E for education, Y for youth empowerment and job creation, and A for agriculture. We established a Ministry of Transportation, which never existed in Ogun State before, in recognition of the enabler significance of this sector. We commissioned a state transport master plan to help us in defining our priorities and how our transport sector will connect to each other. This birthed our multi-modal transport master plan that identified the need for an airport and its location. We are at the pre-commissioning stages of that airport. This airport, unarguably, will be the best well-built, best equipped airport in Nigeria. Please feel free to clap. Our multimodal transport master plan identified the need to build a seaport, a dry port, the need to invest in rail transportation, as well as strengthening our mass transport system, amongst other initiatives. As Edward Glaser, a renowned urban economist, and I quote, is the backbone of the economy. It fuels growth, fosters development, and paves the way for prosperity, unquote. Having identified the ideal location, convenient for all our manufacturers, contiguous to a rail line, access to 2 major roads, and availability of natural gas pipeline, business for this was established. We went ahead and acquired this site, 100 hectares in the first phase. Today, history is being made by this groundbreaking of this world-class, state-of-the-art gateway inland dry port, as remarked by Honorable Minister. This facility is a key enabler of industrial activity and manufacturing in Ogun State. It will, on completion, increase the ranking of our state on the Ease of Doing Business Index, to provide, like the Honorable Minister said, over 5,000 direct jobs and over 15,000 indirect jobs. Because of the availability of the rail line, which is actually contiguous with this location, containers destined for trade can actually be shipped CIF Kajola and on arrival loaded on the train and transported from either Tinkan or Papa to right here in Shoderu, Kajola. Our manufacturers will be able to bring in their raw materials without having to go through the hassle of going to Lagos, Tinkan, or Apapa ports to clear and transport them, whilst also dealing with the attendant demorages that add to the overall cost of production. Ditto for their exports as well. Finished goods can be stored in containers and exported from right here. This initiative will not just reduce the congestion at both Lagos, Tinkan, and Apapa ports, but will make both ports more efficient. Furthermore, this will reduce the vehicular trailer traffic on our roads, thus reducing the wear and tear and early maintenance on roads leading in and out of Lagos. With the Gateway Inland Dry Port, we are solidifying our position as the foremost logistics and industrial hub in this country, bringing unparalleled advantages to businesses operating here. I want to thank the Olu Itori and the entire people of Ewekoro local government, and particularly the people of this Shoderu community, for your rock-solid support and cooperation. The multiplier impact of this initiative in your community cannot be overemphasized. There'll be warehouses, there'll be business offering services to the port, there'll be real estate development, and so on and so forth. Congratulations to all of us. You must, however, take ownership of this investment and protect it. This groundbreaking event is not merely the foundation of a dry port, but the beginning of a new era of economic growth, job creation, and increased prosperity. I would like to acknowledge all our other distinguished guests present here today, captains of industry, labor unions, other party members under IPAC, policymakers, regulators, particularly our traditional rulers, and all other stakeholders for being a part of this history in the making. Your contributions continue to propel Ogun State toward new horizons. In conclusion, I wish to express my appreciation to our private sector partner, Arise IIP, a leader in Pan-African infrastructural development, who are also marine and port operators with extensive experience in establishing inland dry ports across Africa. I'm confident that their partnership will ensure the successful, rapid completion and operation of this landmark project, transforming Ogun State into a strategic logistics center for Nigeria and beyond. Let us all embrace this project with the spirit of collaboration and determination as we take another giant step towards the prosperous future we all desire. Anyone can build roads. Anyone can build schools. Anyone can build housing units. Anyone can build health centers, which are all very essential. But it takes a far-sighted administration to invest in legacies like this. This project is a testament to our shared vision of prosperity and industrialization. It will undoubtedly transform Ogun State into a leading investment decision of choice, which we are across West Africa. Once again, I want to thank my senior brother, the Honorable Minister, Alhaji Acon, and his entire delegation for coming to Adia State, particularly on a Friday. Your effort in ensuring the realization of this project is again well appreciated. By the way, before you begin to wonder that the ride from Abeokuta was not exactly the pleasant one,
Neither also is the ride from the junction of Papalanto to this location. Your Excellency, we have awarded the contract for that Ota-Abeokuta Expressway, and the contractor has moved to site. They are working on the worst sections of that highway at the moment. I believe that in the next 12 months, this project will be commissioned and completed. At the same time, this road we are on, which comes from the interchange to Papalanto, has also been awarded to Messrs. High-Tech under the tax credit scheme of Dangote. Like Kabiyesi Uluobilaro remarked, we will push the federal government through the Honourable Minister of Works to ensure that works on this road is sped up, so that by the time this dry port is completed, both roads will be in a motorable condition. Together, we are building a bright future for Ogun State and Nigeria. I thank you all for listening to me. God bless Ogun State. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn. It will be my pleasure to now invite the Honourable Minister.
Goodwill International Dry Port and Container Terminal.
Abíọ́dún ní Dàpọ̀ la fẹ́. Òṣèlú ní kì í ṣọ̀jẹ̀lú o. Abíọ́dún ní Dàpọ̀ la fẹ́. Dàpọ̀ ló lè ṣe o. Abíọ́dún ní gómìnà wa. Èyí tá a fẹ́ kípínlẹ̀ Ògùn lè ní ìtumọ̀. Ilẹ̀ ọmọọba Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún. Kábíyèsí onítorí onígbà òkì ẹ ṣe kó àdúró tì wá. Òpó àtọ̀ ẹ̀ Dàpọ̀ ló lè ṣe o. Abíọ́dún ní gómìnà wa. Èyí tá a fẹ́ kípínlẹ̀ Ògùn lè ní ìtumọ̀. His Excellency ọmọọba Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún etí ẹ bá ń já ṣó lè bọ̀ ní gbọ́n kí o. Dàpọ̀ ló lè ṣe o. Abíọ́dún ní gómìnà wa. Èyí tá a fẹ́ kípínlẹ̀ Ògùn lè ní ìtumọ̀. Kábíyèsí máa wọlé máa ra. Mò ń gbowó kábíyèsí tó torí adé. Báyìí súnmọ́ mi ní tòsí o. Kábíyèsí máa gbẹ́sẹ̀ lọ́kọ̀ọ̀kan. His Excellency ó ní máa ń dúpẹ́. Bàdé pẹ́ lórí kí bàtà pẹ́lẹ́sẹ̀ o. Irúkẹ̀rẹ̀ ọba kódó gidi.
On Friday, 11th October 2024, Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn. God bless you.
Ọmọọba Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún gbogbo ìlérí ló mú ṣẹ. Ó yàtọ̀ sí gbogbo ẹ̀ la máa ṣe. Ọmọọba Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún gbogbo ìlérí ló mú ṣẹ. Ó yàtọ̀ sí gbogbo ẹ̀ la máa ṣe. Ìjọba Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún gbogbo ìlérí ló mú ṣẹ. Ó yàtọ̀ sí gbogbo ẹ̀ la máa ṣe. Ọmọọba Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún gbogbo ìlérí ló mú ṣẹ. Dísù. Ó yàtọ̀ sí gbogbo ẹ̀ la máa ṣe. Ìjọba Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún gbogbo ìlérí ló mú ṣẹ. Ó yàtọ̀ sí gbogbo ẹ̀ la máa ṣe. Ìjọba Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún. Dàpọ̀ ló lè ṣe o. Abíọ́dún ní gómìnà wa o.
Èyí tá a fẹ́ kípínlẹ̀ Ògùn lè ní ìtumọ̀.
Àjọba lọ lórí wa o. Àjọba lọ lórí wa. Ọmọ Abíọ́dún. Ìjẹ̀bú nílé máa bá ẹ̀dẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣeun re. Ọmọọba Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún. Gbogbo lọ́balọ́ba wọn ní kí His Excellency máa jọba lọ lórí wa o.
máa jọba lọ lórí wa. Dàpọ̀ tá kò lè rọ̀lé. Gómìnà tá lè ṣẹ́gun ní. Ìjọba ẹ̀dùn máa yéye máa jọba lọ lórí wa. Dàpọ̀ ló lè ṣe o, Abíọ́dún ní gómìnà wa. Èyí tá a fẹ́ ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn lè ní ìtumọ̀.